guys. So I am trying out both horizontal and vertical live streams. So I am trying out both. I had done some before, but not with TikTok. So YouTube, Twitch peoples, we have some TikTok people in here as well. YouTube, Twitch people. Although their chat does not pop up in ours yet, so I have to work on that. Although their chat does not pop up in ours yet. I will get to working on that, as well as working on a health bar for you TikTok peeps as well. I will get to working on that, as well as working on a health bar for you TikTok peeps. Since I had such a long wait time for yesterday's stream, I decided not to let you guys wait so long this go around. That was my bad, sorry. But yeah, so we we didn't block out, but we sketched some really bad sketches yesterday in stream. And we're gonna try and block some of it out today. And so first things first, we need a ground plane. So first things get one of those in here. Get one of those in here. Okay. Get one of those in here. Okay. Right. No, I cannot because it's ground. Shoot. No, I cannot. That means my camera's gonna have to stay above. I mean, I guess I could. Whatever. It's fine for now. Camera's gonna have to stay above. I mean, I guess I could. Whatever. It's fine for now. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I guess. Whatever. It's fine for now. Hopefully our mirror still works. Let me open Red 9, so we'll have that handy. It's really nice when you can pose one side of the body and then not have to worry about posing the other side. It's really nice when you can pose one side of the body. So let me just triple check that here before we get started. So let me just triple check that here before we get started. And this one. And we will mirror pose. And this one. And we will no matching index key found. Why? Am I clicking the wrong thing? Hold on. No matching index key found. Why? I do. Am I clicking the wrong thing? Mirror pose. There we go. Oh, that. I do. Am I clicking the wrong thing? Mirror pose. There we go. Oh, that. Okay, it's mirroring both. That's fine. There we go. That's fine. Alright, so it does work. Okay, it's mirroring both. That's fine. We back out. Alright, so it does work. Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, the scene is going to be this leopard, and he's going to be in that, like, cat wiggle pose, you know that they do, like, when they're getting ready to pounce, and then it's going to pounce forward, but as it goes into the air, it, like, will fade, if I can figure it out. It'll fade from this leopard to, like, a little house cat, a little kitten. And it'll attack, like, a little squirrel toy or something, because, and I do have a squirrel rig. I don't have a mouse rig. I'm sure I could find one for free, though. But, so, we're going to start by trying to get it in that pose first. And I'm still fairly new to this rig, so bear with me. And I'm still fairly new to this rig, and it's gonna look kind of weird and funky till we get it to where we need it to be. Normally when cats are in these poses, their chest is, like, all the way flat on the ground. Their chest is, like, get some lean in there. Okay. And we will bring these feet forward. Okay. You know, the ground plane's messing with me. I know they need it for the shot, but I'm going to shoot. I'm going to make it disappear. Okay. Now I'm going to make it disappear. Okay. Something like that. And we need a rotation on these paws, but it needs to be up here. Let me figure out which control that is. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this rig, so roll. maybe. Okay.
Like I said, I'm kind of new to
and
this
then
rig,
toe.
so
No.
roll. Maybe.
Roll angle.
Like I said, I'm kind of new to
And
this
then
rig,
toe.
so no.
If we turn that to 0.
Roll angle.
Nope. Alright, we'll keep the standard 45 then. Nope.
Alright, we'll keep the standard 45 then.
Let's see how to do this. Let's see how to do this. Okay, maybe roll it back and then push it forward. Okay, maybe roll it back and then push it forward. Let's bring it back up. Okay. I'm not really sure how to work this rig, so just please bear with me. I'm not really sure how to work this rig, so just... Okay, there we go. So let's get... Let's move it down some. Okay, there we go. So let's get... And then we will move these shoulders. Okay, there we go. So let's get... And then we will move these shoulders. Because when they go forward, up, and under, it'll like fold backwards, kind of like this. Because when they go forward, up, and under, it'll like fold backwards. Hey, Queen, how's it going? How's it going? Hey, Queen, how's it going? TikTok does not, like, the chat is not incorporated, so, TikTok does not. Yeah, sorry about that. I have to fix it. I did not realize it wouldn't go in with what I already had set up. But I still see your all's messages and stuff, so no worries, no worries. I still see your all's messages and stuff. Aha! Look at that! See, we figured out how the bones work. Shoot, I accidentally clicked something. Look at that! See, we figured out how the bones work. Alright. Shoot, so we got those feet coming like that. Right. We gotta get some feet coming like that. Some downward. We gotta get some feet coming like that. Pull on that. That's probably way too much. Let me make this bigger so it's a little less. Because see, in these, the controls, the bigger they are, it's a little less. The more you have to move it, so the more precise the controls you can get on it. I don't think that's touching the ground. Controls see on it. Side view. I don't think that's touching the ground. And grid. It is not touching the ground. Side view. I don't think that's touching the ground. And grid. It is not touching the ground. Side view. I don't think that's touching the ground. And grid. Maybe if we did like that. And then brought it down some more. Oh, well, it's not going to come down. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Oh, well, it's not going to come down. Alright, maybe... There we go. Oh, well, it's not going to come down. Yeah, we got to work with the roll here. Maybe... There we go. Alright, alright. We got to work with the roll here. Can work with that. I think. Alright. We gotta work with the roll here. Can work with that. I think. What do you guys think? Can work with that. I think. What do you guys think? I think it's a little like a little notched there, but I'm not sure how to fix it with this rig. A little notched there, but I'm not sure how. I could do like that and then. No, that's not gonna work. That doesn't look right. We'll keep it like this. We gotta bring it down so it's on its forearm. We'll keep it like this. We gotta bring it down more like that. See, this blue line is basically the ground, and we're trying to make sure that it stays on the ground. And we're trying to make sure that it stays on the ground. Now, in the examples we had yesterday, the chest compresses and gets really, really flat. But as for right now, I'm just going to try and get the posing correct. We can work about like compression and like squash and stretch and stuff. We can work about later on. Compression and like squash and stretch and stuff. Let's see. Later on. How will these controls affect? Oh, that's the like shoulder blade control. Okay. I thought that was this control. That's the like shoulder blade control. Huh. Okay. Didn't realize there were two controls for that. That's the like shoulder blade control. Huh. Okay. I need a way to get this neck farther down. Okay. I need a way to get this neck
kind of like that. So let me bring the butt back up, and I will fold this down till that touches the ground down there, right here. Fold this down till that touches the ground down there, and okay, kind of poke that out some. Kind of poke that out some. A lot. Poke that out some. I need to be able to get this head down here. And I'm not sure how to do that with this rig. I need to be able to get this head down here. I'm not sure how to do that with this rig. Sorry, hang on. I got a text real quick. I'm not sure how to do that with this rig. Sorry, hang on. I got a text real quick. I'm not sure how to do that with this rig. Sorry, hang on. I got a text real quick. I'm not sure how to do that with this rig. Sorry, hang on. I got a text real quick. I'm not sure how to do that with this rig. Sorry, hang on. I got a text real quick. I'm not sure how to do that with this rig. Sorry, hang on. I got a text real quick. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I had somebody messaging me and asking several questions, so sorry about that. No big deal. I had somebody messaging me and asking several questions, so sorry about that. No big deal. So how am I gonna get this lower? Let's see, maybe if we start farther back. Yes, that's what we need to do. Okay, so we will start farther back in the spine. Hey Magic, how's it going? How's it going? Back in the spine. Hey Magic. Okay, how far back should we maybe start back here? Hey Magic. Okay, how far back should we maybe start back here? Back here maybe? How far back should we maybe start back here? Maybe all the way back there. Okay, so let's take out the rotation here. And let's just work on the rotation here. Well, I guess I have to take it out. Okay, let's just work on the spine rotation. There's rotation in one of these other ones because this was not this close to the ground a moment ago. There's rotation in one of these other ones. Which other control is it? This was not this close to the ground a moment ago. There's rotation in one of these other ones. Which other control? I think I'm missing a control. Going good. Good. I'm glad. Going good. I think I'm missing my yellow control. Where did it go? Let me back my yellow control. Where did it go? Let me back my yellow control. Okay. Okay, let's back to there. Okay. Now, we're gonna move this forward. Okay, let's back to there. Okay. And then we're going to move. We're gonna move this forward and make this key bigger, so we can get more subtle movements in here. And we're going to bend down. We'll go 9, and we're going to, and we'll bend down some on this one. And let's just start with a solid number on each of them. Let's just way too much. Okay. Solid number on each of them. And we're not down far enough. Okay. Solid number on each of them. And we're not down far enough. So 9, we'll make this one 8. Okay. 7. 6. I know the arm looks weird. 6. I know the arm looks weird. We're still getting used to the rig. We're figuring things out. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, see, we can bring this back, and then it won't look so bad, but we have this neck down here on the ground now. See, we can bring this back, and then it won't look so bad, that's what we want. This neck down here on the ground now. And now we're gonna start. Let's see, we got that one. We're gonna start bringing this one back up, and now we're gonna start. Let's see, we got that one. Yeah. This one back up, and now we're gonna. Let's see. So we'll go negative. Negative 9 and then negative 8. Don't ask me why I'm starting with those numbers. We're just trying. Negative 7. Okay. It's not too bad. Not too bad. We're getting kind of that flow, which is what we want. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're getting kind of that flow. Okay. We need to get the butt farther down. Okay. That's not gonna work. That's the wrong controller. And that's gonna bring everything down. How am I gonna do this? That's the wrong controller. And that's gonna bring everything down. Okay. So the feet back here definitely need to come under the body. And for those of you that are just now joining, we're only doing one side for now because we can mirror it very easily. For those of you that are just now joining, we're only doing
kind of like taking a little shortcut.
because we can mirror it. Okay.
It's kind of like taking.
Let's see. How does this control move it? Oh. Okay. Okay, that's that control. How does this control move it? Oh. Okay, there's our hip. So we gotta get our hip back down. Okay, there's our hip. So we gotta get our hip back down. I don't know, because that back foot looks broken when I bring the hip down. So, I don't know, because that we're going to leave the hip where it is. So, and maybe just add to leave the hip where it is. Let's see. And maybe just add a little less rotation to these. So what we can do is we can take each of these. So what we can do and look. Why is my graph editor not showing anything? Show all. And look. Oh no! Why is my graph editor not showing anything? Oh, I haven't set any keys. Oh no! There we go. Now we have keys. Oh, no, apparently we don't. Okay, let's start on 0. Alright. Now we have keys. Okay, so when you're working in these programs, you can use the graph editor, which some animators animate strictly from the graph editor, which is this thing up here. And once we get into the animation, it's going to look crazy, hectic, and you're not going to be able to make sense of it at all. But once you start working with it, you'll be able to tell a little bit more about what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to take all of these and we're going to snap to grid so I can move them one at a time. I'm going to take all of these and we're going to snap to grid so I can move them one at a time. Are you not going to move for me? 7, 8, 7, no, okay, I moved something, but not where I needed it to be. Let me try that again. Okay, I want to move all of these. Let me try that again. It's not letting me move all of them. It's moving one. Why? That's stupid. Okay. Let me try that again. Scratch that plan then. It's moving one. Why? We will do it this way. I'm going to bring this up one notch on each of these. We will do it this way. I'm going to bring this up one notch on each of these. We will do it this way. 5. I'm going to bring this up one notch on each of these. 4. Okay. That means we can bring this back down till that elbow is touching. We can bring this back down. Bring that till that. Oh, a little too far. Okay. Back up. Bring that. Okay. Doesn't look too terrible. And just for the sake of getting a good visual, we're going to go ahead and mirror this. Getting a good visual, we're going to go ahead and mirror this. See if I have to select the other ones or not, or if it'll do it. It will not. See if I have to select the other ones or not, or if it'll do it. It will not. But I don't want the other side to mirror like this one. It's been a while since I've used this mirroring thing. Because the last assignment, it wasn't working because I referenced it in. Because the last assignment, it wasn't working. Yeah, see, I don't want to. Because the last assignment, yeah, see, I don't want. Whatever. We'll just copy and paste it later. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. We'll just copy and paste it later. Okay, so let's see how this control. Okay, that's more or less kind of like the shoulder, but for the back, like the hips. Okay, that's more or less kind of like the shoulder, but for the back, like the hips. The tail seems, it seems rough back here. The tail, let's see what we can do. It seems rough back here. The tail, let's see what we can do. Okay. It seems rough back here. The tail, let's see what we can do. Okay. It seems rough back here. I don't know what kind of pose I'm doing. I'm just kind of feeling it out. I don't know what kind of pose I'm doing. I'm just kind of feeling it out. I don't know what kind of pose I'm doing. I'm just kind of feeling it out. And please, if you guys have any suggestions or comments or anything, let me know as we go. Because the more eyes, or comments, the better. Or anything, let me know as we go. I'm going to because curl this one up a bit more. Okay, let's see. My baseline is right here for my ground. Okay, let's see. My that needs to come up. Here for my that can flatten. Okay, let's see. My that needs to come up a little bit. That can flatten. That needs to come a little bit. That can flatten. That needs to come a little bit. That can flatten. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Magic Runes just hit you with a super soaker. Drink that H2O, baby.
Okay.
Magic Runes just hit you with a super soaker. Drink that H2O, baby.
You're lucky I saw that pop up because I did not have my volume on.
Drink that H2O, baby.
Okay. Alright. I'm drinking. And again, like last stream, for those of you on Twitch, the real face cam is not working at the moment, because the camera on my laptop is being stupid. So, if you redeem that, you're out of your points, I guess. I'm fair warning you now. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to select these two, and this one has, let's see, left leg. Yeah, that one has the key. We will paste. No, are you not going to paste? Copy, paste. Why? Oh, because it's not translate. Oh, no, wait, that's rotate. It's on there. Rotate 0. Oh, it's not rotate, it's translate. That's what we're looking at. Duh. Okay. Alright, we will do this. And then this. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think is halfway. And paste. Haha. See? Now that was not the mirror button that we have, but it was just another way to kind of show you what's going on. Let's do that with the other side and with the hips. So we've got, let's see. I don't know if I even did anything on the hips. I think I did. I did, right here. And I like trying to make it even numbers because it makes it a little bit easier, at least in the beginning, till we get to the, tiny details phase. Because then you can kind of go in and get all the like moving it around in here without having it be exact. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got that. And then we are going to take this and take this. 1, 2, 3, 6, okay. Paste. And then we have to get this too, otherwise it won't be correct. And 6 and 6. Now, look at that. That looks a lot nicer. Okay, but you know what? Now that I think about it, I think when they do this little butt wiggle, they do come down on the whole foot. That's right, they do. I think. Don't they? I don't know. Let's see, we got a roll, we got a toe. Let me go back and look at my reference really quick, so hang on, guys. No idea what I'm humming, by the way. It's just random hums. Okay. Gosh, I wish this video, because it's a video from TikTok, I wish it would just pause and show me the still frame I'm looking for. Okay. Alright, so to get that, how do I do that? Okay. See, I don't think that's really how their feet work, though. Even though for a house cat it kind of does. Yeah, see, that doesn't... That doesn't look right. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? We'll add a little bit, because I feel like it could use a tad bit of the rotation. Just a hair, but maybe because it's a bigger cat, that's why it looks odd. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because this needs to... I don't know, this needs something. Now, I turned you off, I thought. Maybe no, I reversed it so there was no layer. Hang on. There we go. Ground is off because ground was irritating me. Okay. Let's move these around. Okay. That at 11. We'll change that to like 3. And then same thing here. We'll go 11 and then -3 because it's in the opposite direction. Okay. The butt needs to be lifted up. Maybe that's the problem. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. How do I do this? Maybe flatten that out a little bit? I don't know. I need like... That's the hip. I need the butt key. What is this? Is this the butt key? Aha! I found the butt key. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so how high should I make this butt go? I don't know. Maybe I should like add an extra bit of curve. Or no, we should start low and then get like a nice up through the animation. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Alright. Sorry. I'm a little tired. I was up till like 2 in the morning this morning, whatever you want to call it, so yeah. Okay, so let's see. I want like a control where I can just move like the nose up without it being like so harsh. No, that's too much. Okay, let's see. Get that down. Get that down. Bring that up. That's a little bit better. Okay. Alright, alright. Let's see. And if you guys have any questions about anything that I'm doing or any buttons or anything, just ask. Because sometimes I'll get in the zone and I'll just be going and I will forget to explain kind of what I'm doing. For those of you that are curious or still learning. Which, I mean, I'm still learning too, so you may ask and I may not know. Okay, I think this looks good. That looks good. I need to bring down the paws in the front. So let's do this. Go back to our side view. Well, now how come our side view... Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna get some toe. Whoops. Wrong one. Some toe. Right. Let's see. Oh, no wonder I couldn't see our grid. Okay. We're gonna squash this down. Just to get some more, you know, just some more in there. Let's see, how does this rotate? So it rotates the same as the toe key, so we'll just keep it easy and keep it all on the same key. When you get into the graph editor, this part does make a difference. So like, okay, so you see how this has toe roll, which does that. It has regular roll, which like rolls like the wrist. And yes, that's actually the wrist is like back here-ish, kind of, something like that. Anyway. So it has the same as like if you go here, hold on, and you do the rotation, or if you like click these little ones and you do like other rotations, it does the same thing. But instead of having keys on this, keys on this, keys on this, you just have keys on this, so it makes it a whole lot easier. Okay, so we're going to curl. We're going to curl it down. We'll go like 26. Should we have it pop up? Nah. What was that? I can't see. It didn't tell me. What, hold on. Wait. Hey, that was a YouTube sub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm still kind of working out the kinks on the alerts and stuff. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Hey, the last 3 of your username is my birthday. Fate, man, fate. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna try and keep these whole numbers just to make it easy for now. Let's get... Shoot, where is it? I need... It might be in a different control. I need a spread. I feel like it's in this main control, but it's not. Is it in... No, it's not in that control either. Okay. We'll go back to perspective. Woo! I always hit the wrong button. I always hit, like, X or space when I'm doing that. Ah, it's in this one. Spread. Haha. Okay, we'll go like 7. We want a good wide. Oh my gosh. I'm always hitting the wrong buttons. We want a good wide spread. So it really looks like they're gripping the ground with the toes. So we're going to take this and this. And we're going to 1, 2, 3, that's 6, okay. Because there's 6 controls that I have selected over here. That's how I know how many dots I'm doing. Because I don't need to worry about scale, so we don't need that. We don't need visibility, because that's always on. Okay, so I'm going to select this one now, and this one. Oh, I did not put in my key. So when you select and just press S, it will save a key on everything you've selected. I thought I had auto key on, but I guess not. Okay, where... I'm gonna have to take all these off just so it'll show the spread, because that's not an option over here. What? 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 There we go. Okay, nice spread. But it didn't do the other thing. Okay, hold on. Oh, because I didn't have everything selected. Okay. I think if I select this first and then... Why is this all the way over here? Shoot. What was over here? Do you guys remember? My whole thing, like... Dang it, I hate when it does this. I even had it locked, too. What the frick? What was over here? What was over here? Shoot. Shoot. I'm missing something, and I don't know what I'm missing, and it's gonna irritate me until I know what it is. Hang on, let me go back. Let me pull up a stream, and I'll go back in it and see, unless you guys remember what it was. I don't know. Let's see. Shoot. It won't let me go back till I'm done streaming. Oh well, that's fine. Whatever. I don't know what it was, but it's gonna irritate me now. Because it was supposed to, like, this was, like, over here, right? I know what it was! It was my bar. My quick selection thing. Shoot. Where is that? I don't remember what it was called. Windows. Attribute editor. Nope, it was not the attribute editor. That's over here. Channel box. Nope, that's over here too. I knew it sounded familiar. Tools, no, tools over there. Content, shoot, because it had like, I mean, I guess I don't really need it, but I'm used to working with it there. If you guys know, you know. Shelf. No, the shelves are these things up here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Viewport? No, viewport's this whole thing. Okay, hold on. The content browser? No, it's not content browser. Shoot, what the frick was it called? Okay, whatever, I guess. I will try and get it back later. No sense in keeping the whole thing on it here. Okay, so right. Okay. Alright. So we got this one selected. And then we're going to... Okay, I'm gonna move this over though. Because now, like... Wait, can I move it over? Why can I not? Why can I not move it over now? Shoot. I can move this down, but I can't... What the frick? Why do I always have these issues? Okay. Fine, fine, fine. I'll get used to the new layout. Alright? Alright, alright, alright. Gosh. Okay, there we go. So I have to have it selected first and then select attribute. Yo, Armando, how's it going? If y'all from TikTok say anything in chat, I will try to read it off because for some reason TikTok's chat is not on stream, so yeah. But we definitely don't want you guys feeling left out because I like to involve all of y'all. Shoot, what was... No, it was this. No, it wasn't spread. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Toe. It was toe. It was toe. Okay. Alright. So we got toe. And this one has something. Right. No, this one has something. This one does not, and now it does. Bam. Okay. So we got that. Let's get some spread in these toes back here. There we go. Good. Nice spread. Spreading the toe beans. Toe beans. Okay. I think I need to make these kind of dig into the ground as well. So we need a negative number on that one. So let's go short -9. And -9. Get some nice grip in them toe beans. And I feel like it needs to come down though. So let's get that up. And lower the body so we can lower the toes. Oh, this might be easier if I had my grid on and was on the side view so I can actually see where the ground is here. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Okay, we got our toes hitting the ground. Good. But now we need to maybe can we do this with a roll? Yes, we can do this with a roll. I wish it would roll this side. Okay, there we go. And we've got roll at -2. And then we're going to bring it down. And maybe we can get some more. Shoot. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fine. Maybe we can get some more roll. Oh gosh, not roll, toe. Go. Bam. Okay. Now, perspective, and we will do that and that. Hello. Come back up. Okay. Toe and roll. Copy. Paste. There we go. Alright. It's not too shabby for a first pose. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Let's see. Yeah, I think, oh, that will not work because the tail's now up in the air because I raised the butt. Okay, that's fine. We will make this a little less. There we go. And go back to side view, and we gotta get this tail back down on the ground. So let's go in and zero that tail out. Okay. Okay. Starting the tail from scratch. Let's see. So we'll get it. Oh, that's right, I'm not in perspective. Okay. Alright, let's move. Let's move that in a little bit. Move that in there. Just so I can get some more play on this. Let's see, what is that's part of the tail. Okay. We'll zero that back out as well so we know exactly what we're working with. Let's see. What's that one? Oh, that's the hip. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I ever... Did I ever fix the hip? Okay. Leaving with solid numbers. Solid numbers for now. Okay. So we'll start at the top of the tail and we'll work our way down. Seven. And 33, 69. God, I'm such a child. Okay. Let's see. We'll just give it a little bit of turn on that one. We'll go 17. Okay, maybe we need a little bit more turn on that one. Okay. -20. Nope, it looks kinked now. Okay. So we'll go -26 on that one. And yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Bam. Okay. -5. -30. -90. And back. No. Okay, we're gonna need to start up here. Let me
Magicoons just hit you with a super soaker.
Another
Drink
one?
that H2O, baby.
Okay, let me go grab some more water. Hang on. BRB, guys. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm gonna turn on my AC for a minute because it's getting hot. So if it's too loud, please let me know and I'll turn it back off. I do kind of see it on my microphone already. But I'm only gonna leave it on for like 10 minutes to just kind of cool out. Hey! How's it going? Sorry you joined while I was away. Someone on Twitch redeemed a hydrate, so I had to go grab water. And apparently my aunt was here, so I said hi to her. But yeah, hi, we're back. I have no place to put my water. I normally have bottles. I'm gonna set it down here and hope it does not spill. Okay. For those of you that don't know, I stream on a laptop, and I'm on like, there's like a rolling desk that I have, and there is no space for water, and I'm not going to put it right next to a laptop that costs this much money. I spent more on it than I did my car, so. But yeah, if the AC is too loud, let me know, so I will turn it back off. Otherwise, I'm just gonna leave it on for a little bit. But, yeah. Those of you that are just tuning in, for an update, TikTok chat does not show on screen for some reason, so sorry guys, but if you say anything, I'll try to read it out, till I can get the multi-chat working for them. And I'm working on a scene where I'm going to make a leopard do like the little cat butt wiggle thing, and then it's going to pounce, and mid-pounce, it's going to kind of like fade into a kitten or a house cat, if I can figure out how to make that work. And then it's gonna like, you know, pounce attack like a little chew toy or something. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna make that part work, but if not, it's okay. So right now we're just getting in the first pose. We had some interesting development with poses yesterday. If you all were here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. We're not gonna make it that suggestive. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, okay. So we got a nice little swoop going in here. I may try and get this chest even farther to the ground, but this is a pretty big cat, so I honestly don't know if I can. I am gonna finish fixing this tail though. If I can figure out the right angle here. There we go. Okay. So, I think this is pretty good for a first pose. I technically don't even need to block this week, so I'm getting a lot farther in this than I need to, which is great. Yeah, I still feel like I do need to get this chest down, because it almost feels, and I know it's not broken, but it almost feels broken, because like I feel like it should come down here and almost be parallel with the ground. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. I don't know. That seems too much looking up. Maybe bring this down. Nah, I don't know. No, now it doesn't look right. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist, and it kills me because I'm like, oh, there's all these mistakes, and then if somebody else looks at it, they're like, what are you talking about? Like when I took, I was so bad for this. When I took theater in high school, because we had that as like our art elective, it was really bad because I would go up, I'd do the performance, and then like everybody they'd like critique you, you know, constructive criticism and stuff. And hey, thank you.
The posing force is growing. Thanks, Sorkrock98.
Thank you. But so we'd you know, critique each other's performances and stuff and help each other get better, and I was bad for like saying everything that I did wrong first, because I'm like, I want them to know that I know that like I did that wrong and I need to fix it before they go pointing it out. And I'm like, yeah, I know I did this and this and this, but like, is there anything else? Or do you have any other comments on those or something, you know? And then sometimes I'll mention things that like they didn't even notice at all. So oh, and also for those of you that are new joining, that are over on Twitch, don't do the real cam redeem because the camera on my laptop is not working again. Hence why I'm using the little, like, reactive figure instead of my VTuber or whatever. So sorry about that. Okay, so, first pose here. Next pose, we're gonna go about 5 frames out, give or take. And we are going to raise this butt up as high as we can. Oh, that's not the right control. That's not the right control either. Hang on. I'm telling you, this rig is new to me, guys. I've only used it for 2 weeks worth of classes, and for me that's basically like 2 days worth of classes. There we go. Okay, get a nice big stretch on that booty. Hey, yeah, you animate too? That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people do just games, but kind of a jack of all trades here. I do a little bit of everything. I kind of dabble in whatever I feel like. But animation is my passion. I do hope to own my own animation studio one day. That's the short version of the dream. There is a very long, elaborate version involving a private island and the best animation studio you can imagine to work for, but we won't go into all that right now. But yeah, so I do some animation streams, I do some gaming streams, do some just chatting streams. A lot of times on my lunch at work, I'll do vertical live streams of me walking around, which will just be like my VTuber model chatting with you guys, unless I do an IRL one, and then I'll have my real camera on and show you all where I'm walking, or like if I come across some cute animals or whatever, you know. Or one time we walked at a park and y'all got to see the river and all the nice greenery, and we saw a deer. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I kind of got a little sidetracked with that, but it's okay. Okay, so I need to get more of an arch now that we're getting up. So, boom. Okay. Alright, more of an arch. So, we're gonna get a nice stretched out bootay. I can probably bring these back to where they were. No, that just looks way too far on this rig. I'm just gonna keep it pushed in. That's fine. Yeah, and it kind of works, because like as you stretch out, it'll pull down a little bit. That's fine. It's fun. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that is the whole body, so we don't quite need that one. Maybe get this one down some more, and this one down some more. No, this one up. This one starts coming back up. Okay. And see this? Wait, no, we can't see it here. Hold on. Okay, see this blue line? Shoot, it was facing the other way a moment ago. That's okay. See this blue line? That's basically our ground. So we need to make sure we stay on the ground and not go way below it. We can crash into the ground a little bit because it'll add that extra weight and force to it. I do have reference for my animation, but since I had to scour the internet for reference, I'm actually using a TikTok video that has like a lot of different cat references, as well as a couple of big cat butt wiggle references. But yeah, since they're not mine, I don't really want to show it on screen. I think I accidentally shown it a little bit or no, I showed like a still of one yesterday. But yeah, it's from the Pet Effect on TikTok. It has like a whole compilation of a whole bunch of cat butt wiggles. Yeah, so let's see. Now, one key thing they teach you, which I'm still kind of learning and getting into, is when you move one thing in the chain, and by chain it's like head, neck, back, like all the spine, tail, you know, it's all one chain. Or like the arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, like it's all a chain. When you move one, it's best to move all of them so it actually flows nicely. Oh, let me show you guys my walk. Hold on. Wait, let me find it. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so the past 2 weeks, we've been working on a walk cycle for a cat, because this is the creatures class, and they wanted to start us off with cats. And cats are amazing, so why not? This is my walk. And now mind you, this was a brand new rig to me. I've never done creatures before ever, and see, I'm doing it again. This is what I was telling you guys earlier. I'm doing it again. And I only really work on these assignments on like Saturday and partial on Sunday because, for one, I work all week. I'm in America. We have like 40 plus work week hours. It's ridiculous. And it's a very boring desk job where I'm looking at a computer all day, so I do not feel like coming home looking at a computer all day. Especially when I don't have blue light glasses. let me... I realize my AC is still on. Let me turn that off so it'll be a little bit quieter for you guys. Okay. So... Yeah. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I'm done distracting myself. But so I work 40 plus hours a week. I do karate twice a week. I am a 3rd degree black belt in Okinawan Ryukyu Kempo, so I have to help teach the class, not just go and be there for class. So, that's Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'm not getting home till like anywhere between 8 and 9 on Tuesdays and Thursdays if we have class. I'm tired. I still need like to eat dinner, to take my shower, you know, all that stuff. And I need some me wind down, relax, recharge time. Just because I am an introvert and people drain me. It doesn't mean I don't get along with people. I'm not optimistic and outgoing and social. I am. It's just I need some me time. Once in a while. Like, I think that's part of my problem why I stay up till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning some days, or most days, because then that's finally when I get some me time to do whatever I want. I can text people, I can watch shows, I can play games, I can not just... Yeah. It's hard to explain. If you don't know. But if you know, you know. And then we also have lectures we have to watch each week of videos before class, because I take it with Animation Mentor. And so far in this course, they have been hour-long lectures, or more. And normally they're like 4 or 5 videos of anywhere between 2 and 10 minutes apiece, so they're not normally that long. So I've got longer to watch for videos, which I've been trying my best to do during the week now. So I really only have like all day Saturday and then half a day Sunday because it's due at 3 o'clock, and I just realized it is only 1 o'clock. I said only, I meant to say already 1 o'clock. So I'm probably only going to be streaming for about another hour, and then I'm going to make sure that I get my references and stuff transcribed and turned in. Yeah. Because I'm going to have to like link and other stuff for those, so. Hey, that would be lovely. By the way, I read your comment like paragraphs ago in my head. I'm just now getting to respond to that, so sorry. Yeah, feedback is always appreciated. Thank you. Working or learning with Animation Mentor, we have a whole bunch of people that's in the industry. And some of them get a chance to, you know, provide feedback, and others not so much because they're busy, you know. So, yes, definitely feedback is always appreciated. And to me, as long as it's constructive feedback, I don't care. Go into as much nitpicky detail as you want because it can only make me better. I'm not gonna be like I'm one of those, like when my mentor gives me notes and they'll give me notes on like one part and then this part and then like on the next one it's, oh, well, you could have done this and changed this, but you didn't mention that last time, so I didn't touch it this time. Like, tell me all of it at once. You know? Or they'll tell me like, oh, change this, and then the next week they'll be like, oh, well, this looks way too bad, like, change it back. I'm like, you just told me to change it the other way. But that's how that works in the industry too, so, you know. But anyway, yeah, so this is the walk. I was actually kind of having fun with the shoulder blades, because they said to make them like really prominent going through. But this is after basically like a total of maybe 3 days working on it. Because I just had the 2 weekends and 2 days were like half days. So, and then let me show the side. So we got the side here, which I think I picked my back legs up a little too far and have a little too much like swoosh in them, because they should be a little more leg locked, I think, after watching some more references. And then here's the front. The front, I don't really like the front. The front looks creepy because I made the head way too still. So the body's just kind of like swaying like that. Yeah. Yeah, so it's got a little too much. It's like a sassy leopard. uh yes, I do know Sync Sketch. That's actually what some of my mentors use. And some of our alumni when we do like alumni tutoring. I have not used it myself though, so I would probably have to figure it out. Um, but it would definitely be appreciated, yes. I'm sure I could figure out Sync Sketch, definitely. Um, yeah. Sorry, I feel like I just talked 90 miles an hour. And honestly, like, that's a lot of talking. Okay, I'm gonna move these. Something's just not working. Let me move to figure it. Maybe I do actually need to move the body itself up because it feels too forced of a stretch through here. Oh, and my other big thing is I am one of those that goes little by little by little. So, like, let's say they said turn the foot, I'd turn it like that, when in reality they want it like that or something. I don't know. I'm not one of those that likes to push too far and then pull it back, which is what you're kind of supposed to do from what I gather based on all my mentors and what they do. Even though just the final product is what matters. I'm one of those that likes to like inch it forward till I get there. Yeah. Okay. What? I was looking for this control. Okay, I think it was this. No, it wasn't that control. It was this control. We're gonna bring it down, but bring the butt up. So down, but up. Okay. And honestly, since my references, oh, that's right, this one's only turning. Since my references are really hard to pause because my main one that I found was on TikTok, I'm doing a lot of this just based off of gut feeling along with watching the references. Like, otherwise I would have pulled it in here and went like frame by frame. I see it now. Folds right there. Okay. Let me unstretch the folds and see where we're at. I probably have it pushed way too far because that's what I'm trying to do is push it more. And this is why I don't like pushing stuff. I like going little by little. I really have to like get out of that, but okay. So let's bring this down. No, wrong control again. Okay. Okay, so we'll bring this down. Does this one even have rotation in it? It does have rotation in it. I don't think that's the right one that I'm wanting to rotate, though. No, this was the one I was looking to see if it had rotation. Okay. Yeah, so. I need to... Maybe it's this one. Yes. Okay, it's that one. That's the one I've been looking for. So we're going to bring this down. And we're going to bring the bootay up. See, no, that's way too much. That's way too much. That's why I don't. No, okay. So it's fine. I'm just gonna go little by little. Like I know well. Okay. So we got that. Which one do I need to use this? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. I need to bring that down a hair. And this a hair. Nope, not that control. That control. That was way too much. But it's okay. It's okay. I am trying this semester to go way too much. Okay. I'm probably... Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So this is what I was talking to you guys about earlier. We are going to take these controls. I'm going to take these controls here. And these here. And we are going to... How am I going to do this? I don't want to adjust the first one though. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to like think in my head and out loud at the same time. If y'all have ever joined my animation streams before, you'll know sometimes I'll just get in the zone and I'll be dead silent for like 10 minutes. So yeah, don't mind me if I get silent. Yeah, okay, I need to get out of my head for a second here. So, I want to show you guys some of my gaming animation. I don't remember which of these things were actually the good takes or not, so bear with me if they look really bad. Or like they need a lot of work. Let's see. Oh, here was a jump I was doing, and I was trying to reference it off of Jackie Chan. Like just a quick whoosh. I had a, let's see. Oh, here's my variant to my idol, which I don't think I've actually posted yet. I did post my regular idol of like her plucking at the bowstring, but it was quite loose, so I fixed that since then. But they had us do, last semester they had us do all these like gaming loops and stuff, and the idols were just so boring, and they said, sure, if you want to do something a little more drastic on your idols, go ahead. So yeah, I liked it. It definitely needs more work, but we only had like 2 to 3 weeks for each of these, and again, only working a day and a half each week. Not a lot of time, but it turned out alright. We did walking and we did strafing. We did run and stop. I don't really like my run or my walk, so I'm not gonna show this to you guys. Do have a special attack, which this third take was not as good as the second take, because the flip was not as, like, it's more jagged in this one, like with the legs. My second take, I think, let me see if I can find it. Special attack 2? Maybe this one? It's a different camera angle. But I think that one, it was a little more fluid. Here was the first take on it, which I don't think was as fluid. Yeah, no, that one was nowhere near as fluid. I should have shown those to you guys in the other order so you could actually see the improvement. Let's see, there was a combo attack we did. Which mine was just like a rapid fire type of thing, because, okay, so here's the deal. I was doing a regular attack, regular like bow shot, and I wanted to do my flip special because it was going to be like, here, hold on. Okay, so it's a jump back and then a flip. Yeah, see, look at that broken leg. Look at that, man. This was the first take. See, look, special attack right 1. That was And mind you, this I had to get done in literally like, I only had like a half day Sunday to work on this from start to finish. Because tech support did not get back to me because, okay, my mentor said, he said, you know what? If you have questions about anything, you want to go above and beyond what you're doing, ask tech support. They can teach you. That's what they're here for. You know, don't be afraid to ask questions. And so I wasn't, and I did. And because a lot of the stuff I was trying to do, like this special attack where you move backwards instead of staying in place, required different coding in Unreal, that we were going to be doing on the next assignment 1 week afterwards. Tech support got back with me and said, yeah, that's too advanced right now. You need to wait till next week. Or until you do it in your class or whatever it was. But it was literally like a week later. And they took almost the entire week to get back to me just to say that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you couldn't have just replied to that in the beginning because they had read it. And they said they were going over it, making videos and stuff. So I was sitting here being patient, waiting for days. Days! And they come back and they say, no. Don't worry about that. And then they gave me like a quick, like 2-sentence little note on how to fix the other issue that I had asked about. I was like, are you serious right now? It was just so irritating. Like, I know they're being tech support for all the people in the school, but I've worked with them before and they've had no problems before. They would get back to you within like a day, 2 days tops. They'd have great videos, but they had recently changed things on the site and recently changed some tech support people, I believe, because some different people than I'd worked with got back to me. And it was a very unpleasant experience. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Here's a hit react. Wow, you really can't tell much. These are really small loops, by the way, if you all don't know, for games. Oh, let me show you some enemy stuff. I'm getting sidetracked now, but it's good for my brain to kind of get out of this because this rig is upsetting me. Here's my death face. He's very melodramatic. Let's see. So I had 2 different deaths. There was one that I did. Okay, I did this one because, let me find it. Here it is. Okay, I did this one because I could not figure out how to let go of the weapons. The way that they had the weaponry attached in there, like constrained. So I had this where he kind of like gets thrown back and it's almost like a pendulum, like leaning back his weight on his own weapons. Yeah. And then yeah. But then once they searched and found hidden within the controls the thing to unattach it, I got to this. Is it this? Is it this one? It might be this one. Ugh. Yeah. See, he's very melodramatic. We had stuns as well. So here's my stun for the enemy. What else did we do? Oh, yeah, we have attacks too. Let me find that. Attack, 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 attack. Oh, there's hit reacts for him too. Here's I think the most recent hit react. Oof. Yeah. I was thinking like a giant steel arrow just hitting him right in the chest. attack 2. I think 2, because I think we only had like 2 weeks for each of these things. So this was his attack. See, I made him kind of like shoop the weapon around. So he has nimble fingers. Whether it may not seem like that because he's big or not. Which actually, in Unreal, I used a like lava monster skin on him. Just because it went with the backstory. And like for the girl, I used like this tribal kind of skin. Because it went more with the backstory. Yeah. Okay. So that's enough of going through those, I guess, for now. I do use image plane in Maya. Usually when I do that, I'll do, because like the video thing was giving me issues, so I'll do image sequence, and scrub through on there. But because I'm streaming this and because the reference is not my own, it's reference I found online, I'm trying to not do that and kind of work back and forth. I do have it on another monitor, hence why my like mouse goes off screen from time to time. Yeah. Okay. And it's really hard because my reference is a TikTok video, and when I pause it, it doesn't stay frozen. It either likes it or it pops up with like more videos on TikTok, and then I can't see the image behind it, and it's stupid. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see. A lot of this is figuring out really how this rig works. I don't know what that was. What was that? Oh. That was my new friend. I forgot I changed the ringtone for TikTok. Okay. Gosh, it's getting hot in here again. Sorry, I'm gonna have to turn my AC back on. If it gets too loud, let me know. I will just die in the heat for you all. Oh, gosh. Okay. Wow, that was a really late notification. I just now got the notification, and apparently it was sent like almost 40 minutes ago. Okay. Anywho. Oh, by the way, for you animators out there that are just coming in, or don't know, some great plugins for Maya are Red 9, which is what I'm kind of using to mirror poses. You have to set it up though. You have to like tell it, like assign each thing that you're moving with different numbers. So depending on the rig, it might take a while. And you cannot reference the rig in. You have to import it or start with it in there. And then BH Ghost is amazing. If you are normally a 2D animator or drawer or whatever, and you have to try and get into a 3D headspace, this is amazing. See, like, watch this. Watch. Oh, I can't add it back because it's not over here. Shoot. Fudge. I don't even remember what it was called. Hey, you, other animator. Do you know what the, it's like, it's over here, and, because it disappeared while I was streaming. I don't know how or what button I pushed, but it's over here, and it, like, has all your things, like, all your rigs, your lighting, your cameras. What is that called? How do I bring that back? I think it's in here somewhere. Outliner! I'm freaking retarded. Okay. Alright. So let me see. Okay, so to use BH Ghost, you see how it's green? The mesh is green. You want to find just that singular mesh in your tree over here. And I don't know, it starts with one, but it's never the right one. Once in a while it is. So you want to make sure it's highlighted, add selected mesh, and then watch this. Hit Ghost. You can make it thicker if you want. You can even change colors. You can change it like any of those colors. And then when you do this, it's not showing, hold on. I have to show strokes. Okay, when you do this, you can see where it was before from not just one angle, from every angle. It's really helpful. Really, really helpful. Yes, outliner, thank you. Thank you. And hey, Akatsuki. Konbanwa, because it's evening now for me, or I'm not sure where you're at. So, konnichiwa. Hold on. I'm scrolling back through chat here for a second. Reference to the method is already online. Yeah, I guess that's true. That there wouldn't be harm to show it for study purposes, but because my default setting are already set to monetization, I think that's where the issue could be. And if I forget to go back to them, like after the stream, and change it, there might be the issue. Although, technically right now my YouTube is not monetized for the moment, so I guess on there that wouldn't be a problem. But my Twitch is. And I multi-stream, so like right now I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. I tried Twitter, and I completely forgot that I took off the verification thing on Twitter because I did not want to just keep spending money on there, and I thought it was pointless. Even though I did get quite a few people that would come into the lives on there. But not worth what you have to pay a month to be, like, verified or whatever on there. And I use Streamlabs, so it makes it easy for me to go through all the rest of them. I was going to also stream on Instagram, but I'm going to show my age here. I don't know where to find the stream key, and I really don't feel like trying to find it. So I just said, oh well, sorry Insta, you're good. Yes, that's very true. Which I am, like I said, I do have it on my other monitor, and I am kind of scrubbing back and forth. And I did yesterday in my stream sketch out the main key poses. And technically this week I don't even have to block anything out. So I'm just kind of going to block from memory. And then next week when we're actually supposed to block out, then I'll go back and probably bring in the plane and do it that way. Plus at that point I'll have reference as an image sequence, which will be a lot easier, and I don't have it as an image sequence right now. So, yeah. Reference definitely does make it better, though my mentor did say that reference is good to put in the baseline, but you don't want to like keep it there because it feels really floaty. And she gave the example of shoot, what was it? It was Monster House versus shoot. I don't remember what the other video or movie was. It was Monster House versus some other movie that she had worked on. And apparently on the other movie, they said you're just going by the, like, it was... My brain is going blank right now. Sorry, I was up till, like, 2, and then I woke up at, like, 7, so... mocap. They were using like the mocap references, and they weren't allowed to stray from it for the one movie. But then for Monster House, they used it as the baseline, and then they said, if it doesn't feel right, fix it. And so the one movie feels kind of like weightless, but Monster House does not. So, at least it does less anyway. Okay, so I'm just trying to like fix the rig at this point because it was extra bunched up right there. So we'll do that. I think something is not mirrored here, and I think it's in the shoulder. So let me fix that. I don't know how many there are. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That doesn't look like 11, but that's okay. Yeah, that didn't look right. I didn't think so. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure. Why? Hold on. There we go. That's part of the problem. Oh, okay, hang on. Wait a minute. I gotta scroll up in chat. Hang on. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's, like, I'm not saying it's negotiable. Like, reference is non-negotiable. I mean, I did have a mentor who had been in the industry for, like, since probably twice my age, maybe even 3 times, and he can do like some simpler things without reference and even some more medium things without reference because he's been doing it for so long, it's just ingrained. But yeah, no, reference is still definitely a must. Like I said, I've got my reference, I just don't have it in Maya yet, because I have not made it as a image sequence. Yeah. Let's see. No, that did not work. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see. 1 and 1. 9, 26, 45. Okay, so that one does match. So it's gotta be these. See, this is why I'm starting with whole numbers first. Just to make it easier. The elbow's still going in, though. I'm trying not to mess with too many controls right now, either. What else did I mess with? Is it this? Did I turn this by accident? No, I did not. Did I turn this one? No. 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 I'm not sure. Let's see, did I turn this? Did I? Oh, wait a minute. The whole body. I think the whole body's turned. It is. Okay. What did I turn? What did I turn? Was it this? No. Oh. Let's see. Is it this? I think that was it. Nope, that was not it. Gosh, I'm gonna have to bring those. Okay, there's turning in here somewhere. Let me figure it out. So this should just be. I'm just gonna start this one back. No, I need my translate in there. I'm gonna start these rotates back. It's through here somewhere. What did I mess with? I swear. It's still like... It's the... What? What did I... Okay. Alright, hold on. It's gotta be like this. There we go. There we go. Fixed. Okay. So... Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably curve this spine on this first one a little bit more. Because that is some drastic change. But that's okay. And we're going to, in the reference, it's got the tail sticking straight up at this point because it's right before the pounce. Now, my reference is a smaller cat, but I'm not sure how I should do this because in the animation, it's going to be a big cat in the beginning, but when it pounces, it'll turn into the small house cat because it's the house cat imagining that they're this, like, great predator. So I'm not sure if I should make the tail be more like a bigger cat or like the small house cats. So, any ideas, you guys? If not, I may just do one and see my mentor's notes on it. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to clone that. I hate when I accidentally clone stuff. Let's see, side. Okay, no, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start this tail back at... Actually, that kind of looks good. I kind of like it swirled up like that. But we're gonna start this tail back at 0. Just because I think it'll be easier to shape that way. Okay, so kind of like a nice curve like that is what we're going for. Now we'll leave that one at 0. Get that curl there. No. See, it's already got like a little... I guess that's maybe how the rig's made. It kind of looks like there's a kink right there in the tail, but I guess that's how the rig is made. It's okay. See, the house cat reference has the tail kind of up like this before it pounces, but I don't think big cats do that. So I think it's going to look weird even though the initial character is a house cat. Yeah. That is something that a lot of people do is without the tail at first. But since poses, and like line of action, those are things that I'm trying to work on. And again, since I don't technically need to block this week, I'm trying to get some good poses and stuff in there, for the whole thing as I go, because we have 2 assignments. We've got this one that's for like 4 weeks and the next one that's for like 4 weeks, but she said that we can combine them, which is what I'm doing, because it's locomotion with the jump, but then habit with the pounce, or with the butt shake, and the habit's actually supposed to be the next assignment, but since I'm combining it, I'm going to be working on it for 8 weeks, so I'll have plenty of time. Hey, yes, please join anytime you want. And feel free to give feedback anytime you want to. I do have all the VODs over on YouTube. they stay here on Twitch for a little bit, but YouTube you can at least comment and, you know, they'll be there indefinitely. So, feel free to give any feedback you'd like. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have the tail go down for the big cat.
Magic Runes wants to see you do yoga. Stretch.
Okay, okay, okay. I had a couple little pops in there. Yeah, it looks odd with the tail straight up. So maybe something like more like that, where it's kind of like dangles. Maybe. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's kind of a nice wave to it. Sure, why not? We'll go with that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's do a jump here. So let's zero all of this. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure my keys are in for everything first. And then we're gonna zero everything out. Even though it says 0 on here, I have everything selected besides the, like, spread on the toes. that looked funny. Okay. And now we're going to do this. That's my root control. That's not what I want. Okay. We're going to make the kitty come up. Oh no. What happened? Okay. There we go. Kitty comes up. That looks funny. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Move cat forward. We need to move the legs forward. And up. And forward. Okay. And you have a great day too, by the way. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if you're already gone. I wish you a great day. Okay, move our... Oh, I wanted to grab both. No, I want both. There we go. Okay, something like that, but we need to zero those out and zero the toe spread. Our toe beans don't need spread right now because we are up in the air. There's no weight pushed on them. Get that zeroed back out. So we have a good base point here. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see. Maybe rotate that. Maybe rotate this down. And then roll. No, okay. How are we gonna do this? I need this to. I need this to, like, something like that. Yeah, but I need both of you. Both of you. And you're still not coming to both of you. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. And now we get the toes. Sure, 69. Because why not? Oh, way too far, way too far, way too far. There was lag. There was lag, I swear. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, now it's lagging again, man. What the frick? I did get a fan deck for my laptop though, so let me turn that up just a hair. Maybe it's getting hot with all the streaming stuff and 3D programs going on. Okay. I want to select you. There we go. I don't know how to make this rig work for me. This is definitely gonna have to go up in the sky more, but that's okay. Let's see. So when we do that, we're gonna have to hold these, and then that. So everything comes up at once. And definitely forward more. Way too high now. Which the timing's definitely off too, but it's okay. And I forgot, which it's in my reference, but I still forgot. The butt comes up for the jump and the head's down. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to make this rig work for me. It feels odd. It's okay. Do those back legs even go like that? I swear, I don't even know. Let's see. I do know this and this are supposed to be like parallel, which they look it. So I guess it's rough looking at a house cat for reference for a big cat. So I'm gonna have to probably change that, but that's okay. I am literally just getting in the basis right now. Wiggle butt, jump. God, this is so horrible. In the beginning, these things look so bad. This is just so bad. Yeah. This is I don't no. No. They're too far back. I think that's what it is. Yeah, something more like that. That looks better. That looks more natural.
Magic Runes just hit you with a super soaker. Drink that H2O, baby.
Okay. Let me find it. Hold on. I forgot where I put it for a second. Okay, there. You happy? I drank water. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change this timing because I don't like that there. So we're going to move this back to like here and delete that. The timing feels a little bit better.
Magic Runes just hit you with a super soaker. Drink that H2O, baby.
Okay. Are you trying to drown me? Gosh. Although I am getting kind of a headache, so water might be helpful. Let's see. You know what? It's almost 2 o'clock. And I need to turn this in within an hour, and I still have to get my reference changed over and linked in and stuff for them. So I think we're gonna play blast this. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna play blast this just for timing sake. And we're gonna do it in stepped. We'll show the ground. Yeah, see, like I come in the ground a little bit there, so I'm gonna have to definitely tweak some of that. But it's okay. Side. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I like it leaping to the other side, so we're gonna create a new side. I think it's left. Is it left? It is left. Haha. Okay, we're gonna do the video from here. Make sure it all stays in frame. It will. Perfect. Okay. And we are going to play blast. Oh, where'd it go? Where did it go? What the frick? Okay. You are not there. It is dinging at me like it is still open, but it is not. What the? Okay. What the hell did I do? Okay, hold on. Let me minimize everything. There it is. Okay, I found it. Found it. Where am I saving this to? I can never find it because it's like it starts me off in a different place than I need to be. Okay. No, I need to go one back from this one. Okay. There we go. It's just easier for me to see on this screen. Creatures. I'm gonna, you know what? I like calling it butt wiggle, so I'm gonna call it butt wiggle. We will... I'll do two. I'll do this one for timing's sake, and then I need to take all the keys and turn it into stepped mode, because that's how they like to do stuff. I hate, absolutely freaking hate stepped mode. This is stepped mode. Basically think animatic. Like, it's fine if I'm like watching something, like watching an animatic, that's fine. I hate working in stepped mode. Because like, okay, you see how there's like nothing here? You don't see how it's transitioning? Well, when you change, like half the time or more, when you're in stepped mode and you change these to spline, which is what we were in previously, which is this. You see, it's moving backwards now. There's extra translations. Do you see? Look! Like, that was not there. These feet stayed on the ground. And now it's stupid. Now it's stupid. Okay, so let me try and back it up because I did not save it before. Okay, here we go. We are going to save before I change it into spline, just to be on the safe side. Call it rough blocking. Okay. Right. So now we'll redo our stepped mode. Nope, that's spline. Stepped. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we will do another play blast, and we will call this one stepped play blast, because for some reason they liked step mode. I don't know. And now when I close out, I am not going to save because I don't want to save that crap in stepped mode. Let's see. Yeah. So, I think that kind of concludes our stream for today. I'll do a lot more blocking. next week for streaming, because it'll actually be the blocking phase. But I have to get to converting these videos and stuff, my references and all my drawings and all that jazz, you know. Because I have to turn this in by noon California time, which is 3 o'clock my time, in an hour. So, yeah. Thanks for coming by. Love you all. It was fun. I enjoyed it, and yeah, hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!